Konnichiwa, and welcome back for another and last and final episode of A Winter's Daydream. This is our finale, and happy Mother's Day to all of you. Please treat your mother right or else you're in trouble. So we are going to continue our story in progress and concluding right here. Alright, so I have to go back a little bit and try to... Yeah, sometimes this story can be a little bit complicated when you try to edit videos, but I was able to pull it off, so this is our finale, and once again, Happy Mother's Day. So, that's Otoko. She's not going to wear a kimono again. You do realize this is Mother's Day on a New Year's, right? Oh, come on! Wow. You just said your mom's real name, including my own. Oh yeah, you don't know my own. A quintessential part of the culture, huh? Otoko tugs at a strand of auburn hair and scowls. Well, that young lady does have a point. Our Otoko's always been so unique. Very unique. Otomi, sorry. See what I mean? Dad smiles at Otoko fondly. You always do things your own way. I think it's inspirational. We raised you to have a good head of you on your shoulders. Well, Mom falters and she frowns. Who, me? Yes, you. You're a part of this family too, aren't you? Don't you have an opinion? I bite my lower lip. I don't really want to get involved in this debate. What's the point? No matter what I say, I'm going to upset somebody. And this whole time, I just wanted to eat my dinner in peace. I think Otomi will be fine, Mom. She's old enough to wear what she wants. Well, she always liked to wear what she wants, and she does care about her appearance. Leave the young lady alone, Misako. Our Otomi looks nicer no matter what she wears. Sure, all the young little men will be after her, kimono or not. Kimono or not. Traditions come and go. A lot of young ladies go to the shrine wearing their casual clothes nowadays. Take that Amiri for one. It's not a waste of time, to be honest. Kimonos are awfully fiddly. I can't wrap my head around them. you should ask about when she wore a kimono. Well, Dad winks at Otoko and ruffles her hair. Anytime, sweetheart. Anytime. I know Otoko doesn't like it when people play with her hair. It always takes her a while to fix it. But she endures my father's affection with a forced smile. Dad's always doting on Otoko. I know he likes her the best, though he never says it. Parents aren't supposed to have favorites, but Dad's fondness for my little sister is so obvious, you can see it all over his face. Well, all I can say is have it your way. Mom pinches her lips together like a martyr, expression one of suffering. Mom tries to reassure my little sister, but Otoko isn't listening. She's already walking away. My mother sighs and massages her temple with her fingertips. She looks tired. I don't think that's a bad thing. She's not the sort of young lady who'll get taken advantage of. Not like you here. What do you mean, not like me? You can be a bit of a pushover sometimes. You used to get so scared of my mother's silly ghost stories. That's when I was a child, Dad. Maybe so. But you still look the same child to me. Gee, thanks. Well, no matter what you look like, you've been managing in Tokyo well enough this last year. I guess my little young man's growing up after all. My dad smiles at me. For once, it doesn't look like he's making, particularly joking a silly out of me. I'd be more touched by his words if he didn't sound so very surprised. Did he think I was going to implode upon moving away from home? I think I've been getting on fine, Dad. You just don't seem like the sort of who like living in the city, that's all. You've always been a country young man. Not like our Otoko, but I bet she could go anywhere she wants. Do anything she likes. No problem. Unlike me. I know my dad means well, but he's so loud and full of bluster, he sometimes says hurtful things without really thinking. It's painfully obvious how I compare to Otoko in his mind. Dad places a lot more faith in his headstrong, short-tempered daughter than he does in me, his older son. Don't look so down, you. I'm not trying to insult you. I believe in you. And I'm glad you're taking care of yourself so well. You can't deny that you and your sister are different. Maybe we are too different. Siblings are always in each other's throats. My dad had an older sister, and he said she wanted always playing tricks on him. I'm glad I was an only child. Mom and Dad start talking across the dinner table, mostly about me and Otoko. It's almost like they've forgotten I'm still here and I can hear them. Parents are like that. They always seem to forget that their children are their own separate people rather than extensions of themselves. I've rather eaten my dinner and there's not much point sitting here any longer. In fact, I'm starting to feel restless. I need to go and talk to Otoko. I have something I need to give her, if this works or not. I get to my feet, which prompts Mom to look at me curiously. I know, I just need to have a word with my sister. Chance would be a fine thing. I doubt a herd of wild buffalo could convince Otoko to do anything she doesn't want to do. She's always been so stubborn. There's something I need to give her, that's all. Maybe it is a present. More than one present. I'm not sure if Otoko will accept my peace offering. I doubt the set of hairpins I bought for her will be to her taste. They're not something she'll be able to couple with her short skirts and shorter shorts. Well, I say that, but I know I should make an effort. There's no harm in trying. It's been a while since I last went into Otoko's bedroom. This is mostly owing to the fact I spent the last 8 months away at university. But I don't think I would have gone in here even if I had been at home. I don't like Otoko enough to invade her inner sanctum, and I don't think Otoko likes me enough to allow me entry. That was what I assumed anyway. But to my surprise, Otoko opened her door to me with nothing more than a raised eyebrow and a biting, well, don't just stand there, come in, type of look. Her bedroom is more or less the same as I remember it. Her bedspread and pillowcases are a cute pastel pink, as are her curtains and the circular rug on her floor. You know, and Miri looks like Kasane Teto. Kasane Teto is strawberry haired, and Miri is blonde, but with the same hairstyle. Different hair color, but the same hairstyle of Kasane Teto, who's a Mutao Vocaloid, alright? So there you have it. There's an old worn strawberry plush on her bed, lying amongst the pillows. I think it's a holdover from Otoko's childhood. She used to love strawberries, and she always tied her hair with strawberry-shaped ties. She always tied her hair up, huh? Her desk is pushed into a corner, with her laptop and desk lamp and a few other bits and pieces strewn across it. It's a typical young lady's bedroom, I suppose, but it doesn't quite suit the woman who actually owns it, with her dyed hair and her fashionable clothes. Otoko has outgrown her bedroom, just like Alice in Wonderland. She's become so huge, figuratively, not literally, that it can't quite contain her anymore. I frown. Haven't you thought about doing a bit more with this place? Well, you have another 2 years before you can go to university. With what? Otoko glances distastefully at the folded kimono lying on her bed. There's a matching obi, too, and a delicate pair of toe socks. Otoko looks at them with undisguised disgust. I think she wanted to give you a present. Well, that maybe several years ago, I suppose. I shift, suddenly awkward. The plastic bag I'm clutching behind my back crumples between my fingers. Maybe this was a bad idea after all? Oh, Toko gives me a lofty look, like she is some kind of princess, one hand resting on her leg, one on her hip. Hip! Sorry, I can read it. I'm paying attention. I just don't want to read too fast. Just relax. She sounds a little irritable. I wonder if it's because of Mom's pushiness or my mere presence. Maybe it's both. Don't talk like that. I came to, crap. I practiced this little speech in my head on the train coming back from my grandmother's home. But saying it out loud is more difficult than I imagined. Why do I feel so nervous? This is only a Toko, for goodness sake. I've known her almost all my life. It's not like she's a fire-breathing dragon. I think. I just wanted to, How touchy. I meant, I'm here to give you a present. Yeah, it's to make up for not getting you a gift in Tokyo. I felt a little bad about it, I guess, so I bought you something in town yesterday to make up for it. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I figured since I was going out, I might as well. The one for the cafe! Yeah, let's go with that! Well, we're not going to talk about this again, are we? Are you? I guess I was a fool for thinking it wouldn't come up. Otoko can be like a dog with a bone, particularly when it comes to gossip. She doesn't read all those magazines for nothing. Well, she was a young lady, and she was a friend, but she already went back home to spend New Year's with her parents. Oh, Toko purses her lips together. Not pursues, purses her lips. Purses! She doesn't look entirely convinced. That's right. Why is she acting like that's the most unbelievable part of my story? It's not like, hey, Otoko, guess what? My soulmate is my grandma who just turned into a teenager. End of story. Should I go to an asylum? No. I guess. She scoffs. We are not that close. I know how it must look, but she really isn't my soulmate, if you want to call it, but she is my friend. She only came out here because she wanted to see the countryside. We're both members of the photography club, so she wanted to take some photos. I really am a member of the photography club at university, but my grandmother obviously isn't. I do have a couple of female friends in that club, though, so I guess it's not a complete lie. Yes! She brought it! Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! No, we're not. No, we were just shopping. Wonderful! That secret harem of yours is never going to go away forever, you! Don't be so prickly. I really am trying to be nice to you. What do you mean? Oh, come on! That is not blackmail! You're being stupid. I bought this gift before I even ran into you at a beery. This isn't going very well. I bought that gift hoping that I could somehow reconnect with my little sister, but the gap between us feels even larger than ever before. Though I'm standing in her bedroom, largely a relic of her early childhood, it doesn't feel like we are bonding. In fact, it feels like the exact opposite. How can I convince her? I am not lying. You can believe whatever you want. But that young woman wasn't my soulmate. But I didn't buy you a gift to butter you up. I bought you a gift because I wanted to. Because I don't know if I've always been the best older brother, and I want to show you that I'm sorry. Yeah, I am. Bow my head, a little abashed at my own guilty confession. For some reason, I can't quite meet my sister's eyes. You don't need to like the gift. In fact, I think you'll hate it. And you don't need to like me. But I want you to know. I swallow and take a deep breath. You can be a pain sometimes, and I don't like how you talk to me. But that doesn't change the fact that we are family. I guess, thinking about it a little, I've always been jealous of you. Otoko looks at the floor, her voice unusually awkward. Annoy me? Really? I figured. But what I said is true, you know. I was always jealous of you. It's obvious Dad likes you the best. I always got better grades than you, but no matter what I did, Dad praised and spoiled you instead. He acts like you can do no wrong. You are his princess. No, not really, but I'd like it if he had a bit more faith in me. It doesn't help that you are so confident. You're pushy and headstrong, and I guess I've always been in your shadow. That's why I used to bully you when we were that little, and that's why I've been so cold to you lately. But I think it was wrong of me. I was being immature, so I pull the carrier bag from behind my back and hand it to my sister. Here, take it. I don't think you'll like it, but I'm no good with women's fashion, and I guess it's the thought that counts. Plus, those hairpins were pretty expensive. Not that I can tell Otoko that, even if she does end up hating them. Telling people just how much money you spent on them is a pretty gosh move. Still, I can't help but worry that this lady in the antique shop swindled me. She said the beads at the top of the pins were real topaz and jade, but I'm beginning to have my doubts. I'm not a professional jeweler, and I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If I were Otoko, I probably would demanded proof for all her lofty claims. then haggled the price down to half her asking rate. But I'm not Otoko. We might be related, but we're not all alike. I think she finds it weird, but I know she's accepting it a little. Otoko accepts the carrier bag from me. Her fingers grip it slowly, tentatively, as though it contains spores from a deadly mushroom. Maybe she thinks this is some weird, underhanded attempt to poison her? I know I haven't been to the nicest to her in the past, but it's not like I want to kill her, really! Otoko opens the bag cautiously and peers inside, her eyes narrowed, and she blinks. And then very slowly, she extracts one of the antique hairpins from the bottom of the bag. She turns it over in her hands. It's a hairpin. It is ancient. I think it might be, yes. Though the hairpin is worn and scuffed from age, it still shimmers beneath the lights of her pale pink bedroom. Looks prettier than it did in the antique store, where it was surrounded by shelves upon shelves of old tat. Removed from the gloomy environment, it now seems more special somehow. I can tell how old this pin is from a glance, but that only seems to add its worth. It's not a newly manufactured piece of jewelry. No. Something that could be displayed in a shiny magazine. It has some real history. Otoko, however, remains oddly quiet. I guess I can take that as a rejection. You don't like it, do you? I didn't think you would. I know it's not really your style, but I think she likes it. You think so? The lady at the store said some of these hairpins are made from topaz and some from jade. It does cost a lot of money. Not that much. I don't want her to know the truth. That would be too much. Much too embarrassing. I figured. Of course! You're probably right. You mean you like this gift? A very you-like present is what she said. More than a bikini? Right. I prefer the finer things in life. Yeah, I still watch Dragon Ball. If you want. Dragon Ball is good. It's popular for a reason. You do realize it's not a KIDS show. It's kind of like 13 and up. Hey, it's got a new season not that long ago. Loads of older fans are watching it. We grew up with the series. Otoko rolls her eyes. She doesn't look very impressed by my rebuttal. She really likes it. that? Well, thank God for that. I was starting to sweat a little there. I never would have thought that my picky little sister would respond to my presence so positively. Well, I guess her reaction isn't completely positive, but at least she thanked me. That means more to me than she may ever know. Maybe my wish wasn't so impossible after all. Otoko shifts from foot to foot awkwardly, which is unusual behavior for her. What's that? Yes? You thought you was the one who was always jealous of me? Jealous? What do you have to be jealous about? You're way more confident than I am, and you've always been so popular. I blink at her, surprised. I'm so used to Dad praising Otoko to the ends of the earth and back that I can't imagine anybody telling her to be more like me. Who would want to be me anyway? I don't always want to be me. I mean, really? And then sometimes... Otoko looks at the kimono on her bed with obvious distaste. I'm sure you'll be able to go to Tokyo soon enough. Your grades are good enough. Are good enough, not aren't. Yeah, but being confident can go a long way. Compared to you, I'm a loser who still watches Dragon Ball, remember? Oh, Toko grins at me, her eyes glittering with childish mischief. I smile back at her. I can't help myself. For the first time in a long, long time, I'm actually having a normal conversation with my sister. We're getting along like siblings should. It almost feels like a miracle. This town isn't so all bad, you know. You have lots of friends here and it's not totally barren. But Otoko doesn't sound convinced. Then you'll wish you were a teen again? So what are you going to do? Otoko taps her finger against her nose. You're worrying too much, Isako. She'll just be doing her makeup. Don't you want her to look nice? Don't fuss so much. You get wrinkles when you do that. Ouch! I don't even notice them, dear. You look wonderful to me. Wow. Real smooth, dude. Real smooth with your wifey. Mom still looks unsure, but she smiles all the same. I I guess she's allowed Dad's silver tongue to talk her over smooth like. Dad grins, pleased with his success, and throws his arms around Mom in a warm embrace.
That's the ticket. You look lovely when you smile. I'm not being silly, I'm being deadly serious. I'm a lucky man having two beautiful women in my life.
Dad glances at me and laughs like, what?
And a handsome son, of course. Thank you. That was a figure of speech, if you want to know.
Thanks.
By the way, you...
Dad's eyes sparkle. I think I know where he's going with this. It's the same tired old joke he always uses whenever it happens to cross his mind. I grip my teeth together, trying to prepare myself.
You're quite pretty yourself. Have you ever thought about being a male model?
Like, what the... And then he laughs uproariously, as though he said the funniest thing in the world. Like, what? I bite down on my lower lip to stop myself retorting. I know my dad's a good man and he means well. He just says stupid things sometimes. He's not the most tactful of parents.
And speaking of models, I can see a vision of loveliness coming down the stairs right now.
I turn my head. So does Mom. They're standing in the entrance hall. Is my younger sister wearing a kimono with the hairpin. She's foregone her casual clothes, and she's wearing the kimono Mom picked out for her. It's not really Otoko style. The kimono's a little staid in plain colors without much of a pattern to set it off. It's very safe. The kimono smooths out the curves Otoko is so proud of, rendering her whole body straight and flat like a plank of wood. I'm unused to seeing Otoko dressed so demurely. Her arms and legs completely covered, and it comes as a bit of a shock. She almost looks like another young lady rather than my sassy sister. Her makeup gives her true identity away, though no matter how modest her clothes, she's retained her false eyelashes, her mascara, her eyeliner, and her hair too. Otoko's hair is auburn like fall leaves, and it's obviously dyed a little darker at her roots than the tips. And skewered though the side ponytail she so often wears is a hairpin. The hairpin is scuffed and faded from age, but the small drop of jade at the end shimmers brightly all the same, like Betelgeuse in the night sky. She's wearing the present I bought her. She actually wore that kimono she hates just so she had an excuse to use my present. Really, her best friend Amiri, huh?
I don't know why she laughed, honey. You look different, yes, but different can be good.
And she's a tsundere person. Which I never knew this the whole time from the very beginning. Tsundere personality! But despite her protests, her cheeks are flushed pale pink. I don't think she's telling the truth. She did this for my sake. didn't she? Maybe it was her way of apologizing for always making silliness of me. It is a simple present to be expensive.
Well, Otoko's around that age. I expect her to have a soulmate or two by now.
Otoko's face heats up. She glares at the floor, scowling. Wow.
That's right. We wouldn't want to miss out on the festivities. Come on.
As the four of us prepare to leave the house, I glance over my shoulder at Otoko. She's having a bit of difficulty with her wooden sandals. She's trying to balance on one leg, sliding the sandal onto her feet. But her constricting kimono makes it difficult. She's nearly overbalances and then she swears under her breath. That's about what I expect from Otoko. She isn't sweet and simpering. She might be wearing a kimono now, but she's a far cry from a traditional Japanese beauty. I don't think Otoko will ever change her ways, but I don't think she needs to. I wouldn't say that. She's happier the way she is, and I guess I'm happier she's the way she is too. Though we never seen eye to eye in the past, I don't think I'd trade my little sister for the world. Blood is thicker than water. Wonky? No, it looks fine. I was just thinking. Well, I should probably thank you, I guess, for wearing one of those hairpins. It means a lot to me. Are you sure? Okay, I appreciate it. Oh, right, of course, come on. The two of us leave the house, stepping out briskly into the cold night. The stars up ahead twinkle brightly. I wonder if I could name all the constellations. My grandfather were with me, I'm sure he could. But I have something more precious to focus on right now. My sister Otoko. No, wait, that's not quite right. I've been or should I say making one crucial mistake for a long time, but it shouldn't be too late to try and make amends. Hey! No. Well, maybe. I was just thinking. In the end, I'm pretty happy I have you for my sister, who told me. Why? Isn't that what you wanted to be called? I know I haven't. It's easy to get stuck in old habits when I've known you for so long, but I'm going to try and do my best. I don't want to upset you over this. The two of us walk together through the street, the soles of our shoes falling against the ground. Hairpins skewered through my sister's hair sparkles beneath the moonlight, so breathtakingly beautiful it's hard for me to look away. All things considered, I think this is going to be a very good new year indeed. And there you have it! And that is your finale on a Mother's Day video. Thank you guys for watching. And I conclude this entire Let's Play of A Winter's Daydream completed. So, tell me, what do you guys think of A Winter's Daydream? Do you like it or hate it? Mash that like button or share this video if you guys love novel games such as myself. And also, coming soon in the near future, Everlasting Summer will be another Let's Play that I'll be doing. Which is available on PC and Steam and the Google and Apple stores. So there you have it, Everlasting Summer. And also enjoy the new Let's Play of Marvel Spider-Man. And also along with Paper Mario, still continuing until another Let's Play in the making of the works that I would love to do, waiting in my room. So, this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your friendly neighborhood spider cop who takes chances, making mistakes and getting messy like peanut butter and chocolate or breakfast for dinner. Because when the going gets tough, the job gets it done for a breath of fresh air in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And I hope you guys enjoyed this LP. You can watch this Let's Play as much as you want, and I'll be doing another Let's Play in the near future. So for the time being, see you guys in Paper Mario and Marvel Spider-Man. See ya!